Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today we're starting out at the Kerbal Space Center again to witness a beautiful sunset setting over the water, over the launch pads 3 and 4. When I start recording, there's always sunset or sunrise, something beautiful going on. Today, our missions are plant a flag, which basically means take a Kerbal, and find the source of the mysterious signal on the moon. And I'll also be looking at what science we've unlocked. We have a good amount. The next thing, monopropellant. These tiny engines will be useful for the moon, because the Terry engines do produce a lot of extra thrust. We still have 400 left, so I don't need this yet. We're doing space stuff, so I'll do the better launchers. And my main plan for this campaign is to use nuclear propulsion. Like maybe a mothership, I guess technically a space station, because it would never land. So we'd go up, assemble a station like the ISS, and then fly that, dump some of the modules on our way to like Duna, and then it stays in orbit while we land and fly back. So, let's get to building it using our new parts. I was already thinking about what I was going to build this episode, but I didn't have the parts unlocked yet. So let's do our medium. I wanted the rule of cool, where these are inset a little bit. Nope, I need the anchor. Looks about right. And then a deep space vacuum engine. Yeah. With just a little fuel pod. This will hopefully be our moon capture. And then we'll start on our lander. Nope. I want a payload first. I'm hoping to make this look a little bit more like an Atlas. I believe that's the rocket that took us to the moon. Then we'll put our new tiny engines on that. So this is our lander so far. Move these down just a little bit. That was perfect. Then we'll do our landing legs. Looks about right. And then now we're working on the bit that will go back to Earth. Our lander might end up a little bit taller than I wanted. Is there? Oh, it's because the heat shield. So now we have our heat shield, our stabilizer, our command pod. Do we have a ladder? Nope. We should throw some parachutes on top. Then we'll throw our electricity in line with that. This should get us out of atmosphere. This should get us out of atmosphere. This engine with its stage should get us to the moon. This should get us landed and relaunched. And then this will get us back to Kerbal surface. Now, just putting on the finishing touches. This looks good for a launch. I think these are slightly off. Let's fix the staging. Okay, sequence of events. All of these engines fire. Then solid boosters separate. And then the core stage separates. Then we fire up the Poodle engine. Poodle engine is out. We use these engines for our landing, our takeoff. We get back to Earth. And then deploy our parachutes on our landing. I don't want to put this here in case I accidentally press it. But this is the rocket. I think we should finagle around just a couple of things. Well, let's see how it flies. Should be this way. And let's warp to morning. Nice. And let's launch. Something exploded. Oh, my main engine exploded. Yeah, we aren't getting enough rest, so we have to readjust our nacelles. I think she's ready to launch. This would be at Bliss ? Mark 3. Mark 3 moon mission. Very good. I saw some wiggling. I have a feeling that they're not happy. And it's night. So we'll get up to 100. Do our turn a little bit. Not too much. Start we'll just be circularizing higher up than usual. That should be good. We'll still be fine. I got worried. Sometimes when you do engines like this, it calculates it differently, but because they're in their own stack in line with their fuel tanks, it should be fine. Now, cut warp. Make sure the craft is where it wants to be. What was that? What was that? Why was everything red? Now that we're in space, we need the electricity. Coming up on our burn. This stage is actually gonna make us most of the mission to the moon, probably. 3, 2, 1. We'll watch this. Might cut it a little bit early once we get to 100 on our periapsis. Or 100,000. Now that's our orbit. Our escaping Kerbal stage is still here. I guess it would be our core first stage. So now we'll make our maneuver to the moon. And then click and drag until we see that we intercept. I want this to go away. I don't know why. There you go. Oh. There it is. Now, let's go ahead and adjust our normal anti-normal to be coming in flat. And then click prograde again. Nope, retrograde to get us closer. That seems good. It's a tiny bit crooked, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to fully fix it. That seems about good. Okay. And this stage will make us to the moon. Let's point at our maneuver. Let's say it should be prograde with a little bit of normal. Is that normal, anti-normal? I think it's anti-normal. And time warp to our maneuver. We'll stop it here. Make sure we're aligned. And then go to the map. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was that stage done. And now this stage. Slow it down now that our circle's getting big. Cut engine. And that's our moon encounter. So we'll go ahead and warp to that. Destroy our stage. Don't leave junk. Don't be space littering. Now we'll go to our moon periapsis and get ready for our retro burn. That seems a little wonky, but it's fine. We'll probably stop about here-ish. And now we'll begin our retrograde burn to circularize around the moon. And then cut engines, time warp all the way to our periapsis, and then we'll shrink this down until it's circular. Depending on how much fuel is left, I might just go straight for the landing. And align retrograde. I'll go ahead and make this our landing burn. Hopefully we'll land on the light side. No, I need to shrink it down so I can get to this spot. So that's going to be a lot of little adjustments. The moon doesn't have atmosphere or anything that acts on you when you get low, so you can get very, very low. Then we'll warp to our periapsis again, and then we'll shrink down this apoapsis. And then we can start thinking about our landing. Oh, it's gonna be on the dark side. Yep. And do this burn. We want it down to about 60. There you go. And then we'll warp to just before completely opposite, because when you do your retrograde burn, you're reducing your speed and shrinking the exact opposite side. I guess we can plan our maneuver. have our periapsis just before. And then we'll align for this maneuver. Not a whole lot going on. It's basically just retrograde. Oh, I need to fix normal, anti-normal. This is not the place to do it. I need to be over here to fix my normal, anti-normal. So we're canceling that. And we will make a new maneuver here. Set us on an orbit that seems in line with our lunar signal. That's about right. And then we'll set this to retrograde. And because we will be slowing down to not crash into the surface, we'll overestimate our landing. Probably about there. Maybe a tiny bit more. There you go. Now, point at our maneuver. We should have enough delta V to complete this maneuver. We could use this to slow it down a little bit, but then we'll have to switch to our lander. So, warp to... We got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aloha Edra. How are we looking? Yep, just what we wanted. We are a little bit over, I think. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think we're slightly above. But the lander's little engine should be enough to just move us around the moon a little bit. So we'll go ahead and point retrograde and time warp again. Where is it? We'll stop about here and then start our retrograde burn. Nope. More like here. Because we need to switch stages. Now, just use up the tiny bit left in this tank, and then decouple. Oh no, don't fly away from me. Okay, there you go. Let's go ahead and deploy our legs, just so we don't forget later. All of these engines are activated. Yep. Now we just drift. Might start this burn about here. I'm not planning anything. I'm not messing with this. I'm just saying I want to know when this spot comes up to start doing my stuff. We are still pointed retrograde. Let's go ahead and twist so our nav ball is lined up. I don't think it matters in space. I think it's just good practice. And then slow it down and activate this stage. cut that early. So we're going too far to the left. We'll do another burn, cancel out that. Just a little bit more. There you go. I did too much and now I'm on the other side, but I think that's as close as we're gonna get it. Now that we're not doing our maneuvers, I'll be deactivating this main engine. We'll still have our, can't see them, but we have 3 small ones right here. We'll soon be using those to slow down. Probably about here. Now, I want to cancel vertical speed and not just up and down, so I'm going to be setting this and angling this way just a little bit. I want to fall flat on this, on our signal. And I can angle right just a little bit. There you go. Now for this burn, I will be intently watching our marker. I can angle that way a little bit more. And we'll cut engines again. Point retrograde. It's so hard to see. Why does it have to be the dark side? And then at this point, just slow ourselves down just a little bit. This will be a small but long burn. Small thrust, long burn. And now we should be falling at almost full speed. Or straight vertical. We should be falling straight vertical. Keep ourselves slow just because we can't F and C. Let's reload. What? My craft is intact. What are you talking about? Okay, so I want to hit the ground at literally 10 meters per second, maybe. We're so close. I just want to get the landing. We've found equilibrium, staying at this speed while also losing altitude. Once we get real close, slowing it down just a little bit more. And we've successfully landed on the moon. There's a lot of science. Now we're gonna warp to the light side. And here we are on the moon. Now, and then cancel. Cancel. Let's just keep this drift. We're so close. I can taste the gold on the arch. I'm so close. Okay, now we need to start thinking about stopping. Oh shit. What? What's the point of the legs? What is the point? That's the whole... Oh my god. I can't believe this. Oh. What is that? Do a dance. You do a little dancey dance. This is so stupid. Why would the legs do that? Well, anyway. Let's take you out. Get your sample. Nice. Go ahead and plant our flag. Moon landing? Question mark? I can't put... Oh. Question mark? Now let's go check out the signal. I think it's... Yeah. That's cool. Can he die? No, he's fine. And that's the signal checked out. Let's see if we can fly up there. What is this? What is this experiment? Look around? Oh my gosh, I have to get this. I have to get this back. Okay. This is the true test to see if Kerbals are immortal gelatinous frogs. Yeah. That should have hurt. Let's fly back to the ship. Where's the ship? Is this it? That looks like debris. There you go. Here's the real difficult part of this mission. Oh. Oh. Okay, turn off the jetpack. Grab. Bored. That wasn't the difficult part of the mission. The difficult part is getting back. Getting off of the moon. Our fuel reserves have me worried. I think we can do it. I believe. He isn't gonna make it. I'm not gonna remake the landing, but it'll be harder to get him back. God, and he has so much science on him. And I don't have a docking port. I fucked up. Jebediah Kerman has been lost to the void. No! Jebediah! Well, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, Jebediah, but we failed you. We did you so wrong. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you for your service to Kerbal kind. We will never forget you. Well, he completed his mission. He completed his mission for his people. Thanks, science. Orbit a probe with a communications antenna. Launch a vessel with at least 4 wheels. We'll go ahead and do this, because I don't think we have ground observations. I don't have wheels. I take that back. Well, let's go check out what science we can do. We'll go ahead and unlock lights, even though I think they still don't work at the moment. I actually think we're gonna be saving the science. Yeah, we're gonna be saving the science. We're making a memorial for Jebediah Kerman. It will get deleted on my next save, but still. In honor of Jebediah Kerman, we will be leaving his moon lander at launch pad 4. I'll get a surface sample in your honor. And that's what we'll be calling it for this episode. So, thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.